Okay, so today the video that I'm doing is not the original intention that I had. I woke up today in probably one of the highest levels of pain I've experienced in a very long time. And all I want to do, I'm working on a warrior piece, ironically, and I just want to finish my charcoal. I've a billion projects and things I'm working on, and my body can't do it. So um, I thought that I should speak about my original topic a little bit, which is traveling and art, and how the outer journey from my travel experiences had inspired my inward journey. But I think today, instead, I'm going to be talking about being broken and how you need to trust that it's also part of the process, not to sound so cliche, but I was setting this scene up today for this video, and I had my supplies, and this plant was like I wanted to be in the video. And I noticed, well, first of all, I'm really happy because she's growing a new leaf that's about to emerge, so we're excited for that. I didn't do this intentionally, but I literally was just listening to my plant. But she's in my kintsugi pot that broke, and you can see I did the ancient tradition of kintsugi, which is putting gold in the broken parts. So I guess that is my message today. I do want to talk a little bit about traveling because it was one of the best experiences of my life. Like I said in my previous videos, I had given up pretty much every aspect and pillar of my 9 to 5 normal reality and identity when I was 27. And I took the leap to solo travel by myself. The intention was a year, and today was a microcosmic perspective of that journey. But my year got cut short into half, so I only was able to backpack for 6 months, and I had the best time. I did 3 months in Europe. Like I said, I kind of did a spiral. I wanted to see everything, so I traveled as much as I could in Europe. Came back for 2 weeks in the States and repacked my backpack for my next adventure, which was a little different. And I started in Hawaii, which is one of my favorite places on earth. It reminds me of my version of paradise or home for my soul. So I love going there any chance I get. And New Zealand had a similar feeling for me. It's one of my top favorite countries ever. And then eventually Australia, Indonesia, and Thailand. And the second 3 month journey, I say I was running from disaster because crazy events were just following in my wake. I won't get into all of them in detail, but just natural disasters and accidents that were closely linked to my journey. But I ended up in Thailand for my birthday. I wanted to be with the elephants, which I got to experience for the first time, and it was so magical. Those beings are more empathetic than any animal I've ever encountered. And I love all animals, not to rank them, but just that experience I had with them was really life changing. And I met someone at the sanctuary, and we ended up traveling together. And he ended up being a really important character in my story because my motorbike wouldn't start one day, and we were in northern Thailand. So that's just the mode of transportation is by motorbikes. We had a full day of adventure planned, going to temples and caves, and I thought we were going to the beach. And so, silly enough, I didn't think to wear closed-toed shoes, and because I was thinking beach and the water. So we started venturing in northern Thailand, north of Pai, and there were switchback mountains. So one side was the edge of the mountain, and the other side was grass, sunshine, rainbows, butterflies, and the complete opposite. So thankfully, when we had our accident and crashed, we crashed into the patch of grass. And long story short, I broke 4 of my toes on my right foot and had surgery in Chiang Mai, which was a whole ordeal, but we made the most of it. And I don't think I've ever come that close in my life to actually being depressed when I got home, because like I said, I had this grand plan. I had 6 more months of travel planned. I was supposed to do South America, Antarctica, Africa, all these places. And I've been planning this for like a year and a half or 2 years prior. So it was like this big buildup of what I wanted to have happen. And the accident forced me to be at home in Fort Worth, Texas, staying with my mom. I was taking baths because you can't shower when you have an injury. Like, it was just a whole complete change in lifestyle, complete change in plans. And I was just broken. I couldn't do hardly anything. I was crouching around and feeling, not sorry for myself, but just you feel incapable, and going from solo traveling and living on my own and being hyper independent and just like capable of anything. I could like muscle my way through pretty much anything, to being immobile, relying on people for help. And it was just really rough for me. Thankfully, in March, I was in the comfort of my mom's home when the world shut down. So my backpacker friends that were in South America, where I thought I was supposed to be, were stuck and scrambling to get flights back home, paying thousands of dollars just to get back, to their home country during the lockdown. And I avoided all of that chaos because I was broken and at home. So, long story short, uh, even if you're feeling broken and not trusting your body, I firmly, firmly believe that it's all working out for you, for your highest good, even if you can't see it. So, even today, I had the best intentions of coming to the studio and finishing this piece and working all these things. I need to trust my body and sit with her and just know that it's all for like this greater storyline. That I don't have the full novel yet. I'm a character in the story. So how can, like the characters don't know where the journey is taking them, but I do need to trust myself, God, my spirit team, the higher forces that are looking out for my highest good, that it's all working together for a reason. And this is one of the reasons that I love the goddess Nike. She's across from me in my studio right now, but I'll show you a picture. She also broke in my studio. She is the statue in the Louvre that I'm obsessed with. And I got to see her 2 years ago on my birthday in real life. And she's beautiful. She was found in 1,000 pieces on an island in Greece, and they put her back together, and now she's like the focal point of the Louvre and just gorgeous as ever. But I firmly believe in the quote, the cracks are where the light gets in, and that you need to be cracked open sometimes in order for God and the divine to pour through you. We're not here to have a perfect life and to have it all together. So I am going to try to lean into my brokenness a little bit today and just listen to my body, because if I don't have my body, I can't do my art. So, yeah, that's my message for today, I guess. Instead of talking about all my travels and seeing the world, I think I need to just sit in my body and explore the world that is within me. Because if there's anything I've learned, in the past couple of years, the outside world is so beautiful and has given me so much inspiration and resources, and has filled my subconscious mind with these beautiful memories of the experiences that I've been lucky enough to have had. But the inner world is the one that's changed and transformed me the most. And looking within myself and exploring the worlds inside me has been the most transformative thing for not just myself, but for my art. So I'm going to take a page out of my own book today and sit with my body and sit with myself. And I encourage you to do the same. But if you are feeling broken, or if you've been in a similar situation,